Hello everybody and welcome back to your favourite FIFA series on YouTube. It's Be a Goalkeeper, episode 32. Before we start, I just need to say a massive thank you to every single one of you. The support on the last episode was absolutely mental. I asked for 25 likes and you destroyed that target, and we're on 82 at the moment of this recording. We also smashed 200 subscribers. We're so close to 300 now, and I couldn't have done it without every single one of you, so thank you, it really does mean a lot to me. Since you absolutely destroyed the last like target, we're going to up it to big time now, 50 likes on this episode. Also, don't forget to subscribe, let's hit that 300 milestone. So getting into the episode now, and we have some bad news. Wissa has left us. That is right, he has gone to Southampton. We are never going to see him meditate for us again. But it is very lucky we are on international duty, so we don't have to deal with that pain right now. So the first game of the episode is a European qualifier against Italy at Wembley Stadium. We are the home team for this one, and Sterling starts off 3 minutes in with an absolute cracker on his left foot. Donnarumma gets his hand to it, it's a decent save, and Sterling is very unfortunate not to score that one. That is a strike and a half. We have started this game off really quick, and 2 minutes later we get another opportunity with Harry Kane, and he scores an absolute belter from outside the box. He hits that ball so well. Donnarumma has no chance getting a hand to that one. The space just opens up very nicely for him on the edge of the box. Foden with a little pass off to him, and he sets this ball perfectly and cracks it. The power was just too much for Donnarumma to handle. Look at the pace on that one. That ball is travelling at the speed of sound. He is getting nowhere near it. We are 1-0 up against Italy within 10 minutes, and we are not stopping there. Trent with a little cross to Harry Kane. He gets a header on it. It just doesn't have the pace to beat Donnarumma. He gets a nice strong hand to it. 5 minutes later, Italy get their chance and they score from a very lucky deflection. He went to pass the ball backwards for some reason, deflected into his path, and Barella scores on his left foot. My midfield do so poorly here. They have him boxed in and somehow he works his way through, then makes a little mistake himself, but he gets the luck and he just smashes it straight past me. I don't have much time to react and I'm getting nowhere near that one as well. I do give my best effort, just can't stretch out. So this game is all square within 15 minutes. Foden tries copying Kane with that strike from outside the box, but Donnarumma does very well to get across so quickly. It seems I cannot get away from these through balls that just leave my defenders in the dust. We get very lucky here that I managed to gather that one up. But this game is back and forth, everyone's getting an opportunity, and we get another one here, gets blocked, but it gets blocked with a hand apparently according to the referee. It's a very harsh one, it does come up off his boot onto his hand. So Harry Kane is up to take this penalty. Does he miss or does he score? Of course he scores, he never misses, it was never in doubt. Great penalty, Donnarumma goes the wrong way, we are 2-1 up just before half time. I don't think Harry Kane has missed a penalty while on international duty. The new Man City player tucks it away nicely into the bottom right, and we go into half-time leading this game 2-1. It's such a tight game. Both teams are creating good opportunities, and we start the second half just as we did the first. This time Kane to Bellingham, who hits it first time. Donnarumma does manage to shuffle across and get a good strong hand to it, push it wide, but Bellingham just demanding the ball. I want it right here, bangs it first time. Donnarumma's showing why he's one of the best keepers in the world with his amazing reaction. He's trying to compete with me, but it's pretty obvious who is number one. It's me, right? Look at these reactions here. I don't know why I don't catch it, I just punch it wide. No harm comes from it, but there could be some harm here. Saka, a little chip ball to Foden, who hits it at the near post, but once again Donnarumma is there to match whatever is thrown his way. It's another amazing save. How has he got his hand to that one? I have no idea how he's making these saves at the near post, but my game has run its course. I'm off for an early shower, 83 minutes played, only 6.2 rating. No saves from me, but we do win that game. 10 shots, 6 chances. Italy only made 1 chance and they scored from it. We are back to domestic football now against Newcastle United at St James's Park. Newcastle United are one of the teams I do believe we can snatch some points from, and we'd get off to an absolute flyer. 2.5 minutes into the game, a nice little cross, and Frank Onyeka gets to it and loops over the goalkeeper. We are winning already. That is one of the very rare chances we score from crosses with the header as well. The ball is just hit at the back post. He has all the time in the world to loop that ball in, and Onyeka beats 2 defenders to get the ball and loops it over the keeper. I think it must have had a deflection for that type of trajectory. It must have hit the defender on the head and loops over the keeper. He's nowhere near it. I don't even know why he's trying for it, but it does not matter how that ball goes in as long as it goes in. We are 1-0 up, but Newcastle are not happy. They get an opportunity, hits it straight at me. I managed to get myself up quick enough to block the other shot as well. You can see he hits the first effort very well, but it's straight at me. The ball drops at his feet. He goes to hit it again. I managed to dive in the way. Defender hits it into my gloves and I pick that one up. Same with this one. Nice easy gather up for me. But Newcastle are putting us under so much pressure and they score just before half time. This strike is just world class. The midfielders and defenders just let him run straight through to me and he hits it so well. The curl on it is outstanding. He takes the perfect first touch and cracks it. Look at the way it curls away from me into that top corner side net, and I have no chance. So we go into the half-time interval all tied up at 1-1. After our goal, it has all been Newcastle. We have made no opportunities except this one in the 55th minute. De Silva hits it just wide, and that is all we've had to offer so far. A goal and then that opportunity. This save right here could be one of the best of my whole career. The ball he whips in is pitch perfect. When it gets to it on the half volley, it bounces up just before him. It is straight at me, and I use my hip to bump it over the crossbar. My position saved me there. My form on the save is pretty bad, but I do manage to get a body part onto it. Newcastle have had us under constant pressure for the whole game. We had 2 chances we made. That game ends 1-1 and we were very lucky to get that draw. Even the articles think we were lucky in that game. Our next game is against Tottenham Hotspurs at home, and Tottenham do not have Harry Kane anymore to save them. Either way, it's going to be a tough game for us. They start off very well. Malen with a strike in the 4th minute is straight at me. He is offside also, but I think this save's pretty decent. For some reason, I must be asking for offside because my arm gets stuck out, but we do get the save and he's offside, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. If the first 30 minutes are anything to go by, I'm going to have a long old day on my hands. Into the 35th minute now, and Spurs finally score. Bentancur, a very unlikely source of goals there. My defenders just leave him in all the space he could ask for. If you watch the centre-back, he just runs off him for no reason. Where is he going? Leaves the space. Bentancur slots it straight past me. It's a good finish from the midfielder. I have no chance. I thought he was going to go across me, but he didn't. He went near post. And now we are losing. We have a long way to go in this game. We do manage to get into the half-time interval, only 1 goal down, but we still have a lot left to play in this one. Tottenham with the constant pressure. We do get a good tackle and he passes it, loses the ball in the midfield. Son is in the box, no one marking him, and look at that strike. That is unbelievable. How has he hit that so well? Another defensive error from us. We pass the ball out from the back too often and lose it in the midfield. This pass is great, and look at that strike. It's just, how do you expect anyone to save that one? He is 2-footed. He does not have a weak foot, and the power he generates behind that is unbelievable. We are 2-0 down, and I think this game is done and dusted already. We have no chance to get back into this one. And look at the cheek of this one. Son tries chipping me, and I have not been chipped in my whole career, and it's not happening today. What is happening is they're scoring another goal in the 86th minute. It's Bentancur again. How is he finding himself in these goal scoring opportunities? Son with a great ball, but he just leaves my defenders in his dust. Look at the space he has. He cracks it straight into the top of the net. Even if I was in the right position, I had no chance. I'm nowhere near it. The pace on it beats me miles before I even react, and I get subbed off in the 87th minute. Only 2 saves, 3 goals against. It's very disappointing from us. We do manage to get 1 goal back with Andoni, but the sub keeper, concedes within a minute of him being on the pitch. Now we're moving on to the final game of the episode. It's a Carabao Cup match against Aston Villa. We're at home, and once again this game starts off quickly. Bailey with a strike straight at me. I think I get my fingertips to push it wide. Oh, it's Steven Gerrard. But yes, decent strike. He side foots it and just manages to loop it, but I do get my hands to it, push it wide. The pressure is already building from Aston Villa. They get a header from the corner straight at me. I gather that one up. Once again, another through ball, and this time they score. He drills it past me, down low. I have no chance of getting that one. My defence is just so poor at tracking runners. Through balls are deadly against us. We do not have the pace at the back to follow the strikers. The defence parts like the Red Sea. He runs straight through one-on-one of me. He drills it perfectly down to the bottom right of my goal. I am pretty sure 2 goalkeepers would not be saving that one. It nestles perfectly in that bottom corner, and we are losing 1-0 already into the 27th minute. And we get an opportunity. It's Presley with a strike on his left foot. He gets it past Martinez. It's a decent enough effort. It is all tied up now, and this play is beautiful. You see the little flick in a minute. He passes it into the box, little back heel flip, whoop. And this little touch here to avoid the defender who dives in, drags it just past him and smashes it into the near post. Martinez didn't really have much opportunity to save that. He went with his legs and his hands, but nowhere near it. We're beginning to make a few more opportunities in this game. We get one more in the 38th minute, near post effort again, but this time Martinez can get his hands to it. It's a decent strike. There just isn't a gap in the goal. Martinez makes himself big and it hits him straight in the face, taking one for the team. Half time, and it is 1-1. We have made more opportunities in this game than the last 2 put together, and once again we have another one. This time he strikes with his left foot. I think it was Pinamonti, and Martinez can match it with a strong left hand. He flies across that goal to save that one. Martinez is keeping Aston Villa in this game at the moment, but as long as he is, we have a tight game on our hands. We just can't seem to get that extra goal to give us a little bit of a gap, and Martinez is performing out of his mind at the moment. Aston Villa get another opportunity in the 62nd minute, and this time Bailey gets his head to it. It's a beautiful cross straight on his noggin, and we are losing this game 2-1. The space just opens up behind, no one tracking the runner again. This cross is perfect, didn't even have to jump for that one, and just tucks it into the back then there. There's so much space at that back post. Where is my right back? Bailey was never going to miss that one. Now it seems that Aston Villa have the wind in their sails. They only attack once more. He doesn't hit this one very well, and straight at me, I just gather that one up. And they go for a long range effort at the end of the game. It's just wide. I do a spectacular save, one for the cameras, but I'm nowhere near it, and the ball is nowhere near the goal either. And sadly, we lose another game, 2-1 to Aston Villa, and we are out of the Carabao Cup. But that is it for today's episode. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. We're going for 50 likes in this episode. Also, don't forget to subscribe. We're so close to 300. And as always, look after yourself, stay safe, and I'll speak to you next time. Goodbye.